Hey guys, so we are starting, well, we're in the middle basically of cycle number 2, and my hair is disgusting, just ignore it. I had a shower and I look like, yeah, but you know. So the basic thing is last cycle was unsuccessful. It was a very emotional one at that, because I could see a line, and from the looks of it, there was a line up until 12 dBO and then kind of vanished. So anyway, I'm not going to think about that. That is gone. It was what it was. Got my period, all good. I am currently 4 dBO, so it's cycle day 19, yes. I did ovulation tests from cycle day 6 to cycle day 18, which was yesterday. And I did this because I wanted to see how soon it started getting darker, how soon my LH kind of surged. And I also wanted to just make sure I caught it, because last time it was a bit sooner, or I don't know, last cycle was weird. And then I wanted to see how it kind of left my system, like how the hormone kind of went down, so that I was sure that was when I ovulated. So basically, a little bit of a story on this cycle. During my fertile week, it was pretty much New Year's, so we were constantly with friends and family. And then during the 2 days, pretty much, yeah, so I ovulated on the 7th of January, and up until the 6th, we were actually away because I had a market. So we were in a very small hotel room with our daughter, meaning there was no time or space for anything. So up until the evening of the 6th of January, we didn't do none. So I'm not really hopeful with this cycle. Well, I kind of am and I'm not. Like, I've kind of come to terms with the fact that it might not be our cycle because we didn't really get much chance to try. So I'm kind of okay with that, at least for now. I don't know what's going to happen when I start testing. So basically what happened was I was expecting to ovulate either on the 6th or the 7th, according to my apps. So I did take my ovulation tests with me. I actually took the digitals with me, my Clear Blue digitals, and I forgot the like cheapy strips that I bought off eBay. But I did go and grab the first response ovulation test strips. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys. I didn't have that, so I only had a first response and a Clear Blue on one of the days, and all the rest of the days I do have 3 different ones. And I did this because I don't really trust the cheapies. They didn't really give me a positive. It was kind of weird. I'll show you guys. So yeah, let me just quickly show you guys and then I can ramble on after. Okay, so as I said, I started from cycle day 6, so I didn't really expect to see anything anyway. There were stark negatives all the way down to cycle day 12, which is when it's the Friday that we left to head out to like a mini holiday / market that I was going to do. So stark negative up to that point. And actually from cycle day 11 and up till cycle day 14, I used the Clear Blue digitals, which I will show you guys in a second. Now, from cycle day 13, we were at Phillip Island, basically. If anyone's from Australia, you'll know. So I had to run in and buy the strips, and this is where like I got like kind of a darkish line. But again, it wasn't a positive. Cycle day 14, I got a dark line. Like, it was a positive, and it was first morning urine. Then in the evening when we came back, because it was the 6th when we came back in the evening, I tested again, and the line was darker on the first response. And there's also, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. There's like a super, super faint line on the cheapie, compared to like the complete blank from cycle day 12. So that was like the positive, like that's the darkest positive I got on the cheapies, basically. So then I continued testing. I wanted to kind of make sure. I do think that this was my LH surge, and that I ovulated on cycle day 15, where the line is dark but not as dark as the previous day, and I still get like a faded one on the cheapie, like seriously. Cycle day 16, it got a lot lighter, which meant that my surge happened and was out of my system almost. And I had to turn pages. And then I just continued for 2 more days, so cycle days 17 and 18, where the line just kind of got fainter and fainter, and I was like, okay, ovulation has been accomplished, or I think so at least. So as far as my digitals, as far as the digitals are concerned, as I've said previously, you're not supposed to look at these after, but again, it shows quite clearly when I got my positive. So I tested cycle day 11, cycle day 12, cycle day 13, nothing. And finally, cycle day 14, I got my positive on the digital. So I got the little smiley face. So those are the tests I took. Now, I definitely don't trust the cheapies at this point. I also purchased a whole bunch of cheapie pregnancy strips. I don't know if I trust them. Like, I don't know. So I did also purchase a box of like 7, I think, first response pregnancy tests. They were on special, like half price. So I was like, okay, the only reason I'm gonna buy these. So I kind of jumped on that, and I just have those as far as expensive tests go. And the digitals that I had from last cycle, which weren't necessary. So I do have a bunch of cheapie pregnancy tests that I will be taking starting from Tuesday, so 8 DPO. Today I'm 4 DPO. I am trying to convince myself that there is no point in disappointing myself at 7 DPO. So on Monday, I've been generally keeping myself busy over the past few days, just pretty much since ovulation. I just, I don't want to think, I don't want to symptom spot, I don't want to put myself through the same thing I did last cycle, because it's just, I can't handle it. So I've been feeling some odd things here and there over the past couple of days, but I'm just kind of like ignoring them because I feel like my body is just kind of playing tricks on me. So I'm, just not. So I'm going to try, and I'm going to start testing at 8 DPO. I know it is early at 8 DPO, but I do have all my cheapies, and I know I'm not going to be able to wait longer than that. I mean, even the 7 DPO, which is Monday, today's Friday, I don't think, like, I'm trying to keep myself busy, especially Monday. I'm going to try and actually just get up and get out of the house and just go and do, like, errands and stuff out of the house. Just kind of keep myself moving. I found that helps me a lot, and kind of getting through my 2-week wait and not testing way earlier than I should. Because, I mean, technically, tests say that you can test 6 days before a missed period. 5 days before that is technically like 8, 9 DPO. So even 8 DPO is early. It's just, I'm kind of like, this cycle, I am a bit like thinking about, oh my god, I'm going to test and what's it going to be, but at the same time I'm kind of expecting it to be a negative because of the lack of being able to try. So we basically tried twice. So once on the 6th, so cycle day 14, and then once on cycle day 15, again in the evening. So both evenings. TMI, this is extremely TMI, TMI, I did have egg white CM on both days. So both on Sunday and Monday, so both those 2 days, I did have egg white CM, which I have never seen at such, like, how can I put this? Quantity? Like, it was pretty obviously there, basically. And I've never really noticed that. Like, it was kind of like, oh, like, it's there. So I do know that I was probably, like, it was ovulation, and I was probably fertile, and all that good stuff, but I don't know if the 2 tries will be enough. I mean, most of the time it takes one try, basically. It's like, you know, one time and it happens, and I don't know. I don't know. So I'm kind of not, I'm hopeful, but not like 100% like, oh, I'm pregnant. You know, I'm not like, yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling. Okay. So basically that is what I did. I used the cheapies. I do not like the cheapies. It's just, they were just constantly like negatives. I feel actually that like there was a faint line at cycle day 7, cycle day 8, cycle day 9, there was a faint line. Then there was nothing up until cycle day 14 when I tested with them again. I don't understand why that was. So I don't really trust them, and I don't think I'm going to trust the pregnancy tests either because of this. So I have ordered a bunch of one-step pregnancy tests, and these are the same tests I use with my daughter as well, or at least similar to those. I'm hoping they'll be okay, so I don't have to, like, you know, because I know I'm going to have to do like the second tests and stuff like that, just again to get the testing out of my system. And cheapy tests are the way to go when it comes to that. So yeah. All in all, I know I ovulated, and I ovulated right on time, I guess. I did have what I think was post-ovulation cramps pretty much from the day right after, so like the 8th of January and the 9th of January, so 1 and 2 DPO. But yeah. So guys, I'm rambling for like, oh my god, it's been like 6 minutes now, and it's like, okay. I'm rambling. I'm going to leave you guys, and I will see you at 8 DPO. I said the last video, and then I did a 7 DPO video. I don't know. We'll see. I will see you guys in the next video, which will be a testing video, and we're going through this roller coaster again together. And yeah. Bye, guys.